Hello again, everybody. Diamond Jim's 45 is back, finally back with a little bit more videos for you, and a lot of sad news yesterday around the Midwest with the death of Mike Shannon, 9-year Cardinal, 50-year broadcaster. He had something to do with the Cardinals one way or another from 1962 to 2021, either as a player or a broadcaster. Mike hit he hit the last home run in Sportsman's Park, or Busch Stadium 1, hit the first home run in Busch Stadium 2. He played in 3 World Series, hitting a home run in all 3, and he was a valuable member in that core of the Cardinals had in the 60s that won the 64 World Series, which he homered off of Whitey Ford, and they all part of that core that won the 1967 series. Those 2 series together had a 3-1 lead in 68, but the Tigers won 3 straight. But Mike Shannon is through and through probably, well, there's Musial and there's Ozzie, and but Mike Shannon, if you're my age, was probably Mr. Cardinal. We would, back when I was a lot younger, we would play ball down at a local grade school starting in April, and then till probably Labor Day. And then Labor Day we'd start playing football. But anyway, when we were playing softball down at the grade school nearby, we would play till dark, and after dark we would get a radio and go to my house. Across the street from my house was a 30-40 foot tall street light made out of steel, and you would place that radio at the bottom of the street light. You turn it on, and you could pick up all sorts of Major League games. If they were on a Clear Channel station, you'd pick up KMOX, you'd pick up stations out of Des Moines, Iowa that carry the Twins, stations in Texas that would carry the Rangers, stations from here as far west as Denver, as far east as New York and Boston, south to Florida, and north to Canada. Those Clear Channel stations, you could pick up that tall steel light post was just a huge antenna. But we listened to all these games, and we would finally settle on just listen to the Cardinal game off a local station. And it was Jack Buck and Mike Shannon. And Shannon was there for 50 years. And finally, it got to the point where there were more Cardinal games on TV, and I kind of drifted away from the radio. But of course, listened on the radio when I couldn't watch it on TV, in my car, doing a chore outside, that type of thing. And my daughter and I were at his last broadcasted game in 2021 against the Cubs over in St. Louis. So, it's a sad day yesterday when Mike passed away. 83 years old, lived a full life, had a son that played college football for USC. Mike himself was a good all-around athlete, as good as an all-around athlete as Bob Gibson, practically. Mike could play. He was all-state in high school in football and basketball, as well as baseball. So he finally chose baseball after a year at University of Missouri, and the rest is history. 9 years with the Cardinals and 50 years as a broadcaster, and a sad day yesterday learning of Mike's passing. But also had a mail day just a couple days ago. I've been wanting to get this fellow's first Cardinal card, as well as Lou Brock's first Cardinal card. Still negotiating on a Lou Brock card, which would be a 65 tops. But picked this card up the other day in the mail. It was make offer on eBay. The fellow made me an offer. I countered. He accepted the offer, and Ozzie has a forever home now. Another successful cardboard rescue. This is a great example of the 1982 Topps traded Ozzie Smith. This is his first Cardinal card. Ozzie was a 15-time All-Star. Golly, top of my head, 13? Lucky 13 Gold Gloves. Everybody remembers his famous home run in 1985 in the playoffs. And golly, Hall of Famer in 2002-ish. 2002, I think that's right, 2002. We were at his final game, my family and I, in 96. And just very popular Cardinal, and still is and always will be. So that's a mail day and some sad news with Mike Shannon. But anyway, it's always a happy day when you're collecting, when you have a nice mail day, which I did with my Ozzie Smith card. I'm looking forward to picking up a 65 Lou Brock and at least an 8. And we're working on it. We'll see what happens. At any rate, just click the like, click the subscribe, keep collecting, and so long for just a while.